Do you think bodybuilding or fitness is a sport or a beauty pageant, as some people call it?
It's hard to say. I always throw around the word sport just because it's easy to categorize it as that. But at the end of the day, it's a label, and people who get offended or defensive saying that bodybuilding isn't a sport, it's kind of like, who cares? It doesn't change what it is. You're still competing. If you love to do it, you love to do it. You can call it whatever you want. But you, at the end of the day, you are standing on stage and we're judging you how you look, and you're being judged based on looks, which is kind of a beauty pageant, but you're also training your ass off and working hard, and you have the nutrition and training and effort put into it, so it could be a bit of both, you know? I don't get offended if you want to call it a beauty pageant. I'll take being called beautiful any day.
With the new age of technology and social media, why do you still compete? Why is it important to you? Because you can be fit and be a social media personality and still get that same sort of appreciation that you would on stage for your efforts.
I still compete because that's why I started all this. I didn't start competing so my social media would grow. I started competing because I love training, I love dieting, I love watching my body change and pushing myself to new limits every time. Like, I have a rule I tell myself every single show: you can't be leaner, no matter how lean you were last time. And it's scary getting into prep thinking that, and it's hard, but it's something that drives me every single time, and I love pushing my body to those limits, seeing how far I can go, how much I can change, and just really pushing myself to a very competitive level. Because I mean, social media and having fame, or whatever you call it, the following and all that stuff, it comes as a bonus. But what I love to do is compete and train, and I would do it if nobody was watching me.
Do you think men's bodybuilding will slowly fade away like women's bodybuilding, and classic physique and men's physique will take over?
No, I don't think bodybuilding's ever going to go anywhere. I don't think it's dying or been dying or will die. But I think classic physique, maybe even men's physique, will even out with it a little bit more. They'll catch up as they're growing very quick. But the sport started in bodybuilding. What created it was bodybuilding. And it is still such a niche market, like the fitness industry, and bodybuilding. It might not seem as normal to the public, but to the people who are in competitions and all that, it is normal. And it's what the top of the league is, essentially. So I don't think it's going to ever go anywhere.
How do you feel about the men's physique division? Many people don't respect their competitors as real athletes. Do you?
I respect everybody who competes as a real athlete, of course, because I've seen everybody work. We all diet hard, we all train hard, make sacrifices year round. Do I think it's probably the easiest one of all divisions? Absolutely. I mean, you're covering half your body. Do a lot of them not train legs? A lot of them don't. A lot of them do. I would never categorize any of them as whatever, people who aren't working hard, anything like that. But it can have the exceptions where just having some good genetics and being able to put on muscle easy allows you to kind of coast through it. But I also know a lot of men's physique competitors who train their ass off and are very strong. So, every division is going to have its mix of athletes.